Whoa, we're back! It's Nuclear Throne. I don't know why I'm putting on that voice. I'm back from my surgery and recovery while I was gone. What's it? So I did 2 daily challenges while I was gone. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. On May the 10th, which was, well, it was on Sunday, but technically that's like Saturday's daily challenge for my purposes. I came top 4%, rank 125. On May 11th, top 7%, rank 194. Those are pretty good finishes by my standards, so I'm hoping to continue what has been a decent run of form lately. Let's see who we're playing first. We're going to be playing as Crystal. This is our warm-up, but it also usually determines what character we're going to play as during the daily. And I think that Crystal is a... In some sense, I think that Crystal is a character that's underrated by good players. Now, good players know more than I do, so I should probably just default to taking whatever their opinion is, to be honest with you. Maybe there's a weapons case or something. No, we already had one. But I think people go like, oh, you know, that extra HP is like a newbie crutch. But I think, honestly, it has, or Crystal has, one of the best right-click abilities as well, especially for defense. I even like it more than, like, YV's ability. Oh, jeez. I don't necessarily like it more than, like, Steroid's passive. Or his active, I guess, but... apart from that, like, definitely one of my favorites in the game. I still think, maybe this is just my, you know, noobness talking, but I'm getting decent at the game, and I think Crystal is still one of my favorite characters. Yeah, there we go. Wrench Slugger is a solid loadout for now. Back Muscle has been nerfed. So I'm going to take Bloodlust. That was enough. Like, the nerf is enough to make my decision for me there. I think, at least. Because if it's not, the nerf to back muscle, and I don't know specifically, but I don't know if anybody, you know, outside of Lambert knows specifically. Thank fucking God, that's not the daily. Oh my God. I actually, with the right-click ability that I just talked up, just sat there and watched myself get hit like 6 times by the big bandit. But anyway, geez, that was awful. But the back muscle nerf was that it makes it so back muscle doesn't inadvertently give drops anymore, which was one of the reasons I took it, is so you get more ammo drops. You know, that means you not only can hold more ammo, but you get more ammo as well. Now that doesn't seem to work, or that's at least my understanding of the issue, I don't think it's as viable. In fact, I think it might be enough to take back muscle from like an S tier to something much lower. Because if you have ammo for something... Oh, he burrowed. If you have ammo for something, you're going to be shooting it all the time. Which is just to say, you're probably not going to hit the original capacity most of the time anyway. So I really feel like you could hold more ammo for weapons you're not using, which isn't valueless, but I don't think it's particularly that good either. This is our second warm-up here, just because I don't even want to talk about that last run. That was an embarrassment. So I didn't take impact risks. I took Scarier Face. And you know what? As much as I love the laser pistol, and I really do, I've been using it a lot more lately. For our purposes right now, I think maybe the assault rifle is a better pickup. We gotta crush the shit out of this area over here, Gary Vaynerchuk style. All right. Could use our crossbow, but I don't think it's totally necessary. You only got 5 bolts out of that. That's okay, though. Screwdriver is, you know, something we could use to get to one of those secret levels, but I'm not going to replace assault rifle with it. Right now, I'm just happy with where we're at, and happy that I get a second crack at a warm-up run, and one that's hopefully going to turn out a little bit better for me here. So let's take out the crossbow. The only danger here, if you miss with the crossbow, you know, it takes a long time for the shots to reload. So in bigger areas, we're going to want to pull out the assault rifle. Get through here. We're level 4 already. Very solid. I don't know if they made it so more rads drop in this area, or if, or prior to this area, I should say, or if it's just that I'm better at picking up the rads that I actually create. Lucky me, I guess. But I usually tend to hit level 4 easily in here. Previously, before, that was sometimes a little bit of a, I don't want to say a tall order, but it didn't always happen. Let's put it that way. This should be the end of this. And now that we, oh, maybe not. We have such low bullet ammo, we can definitely afford to replace the assault rifle with a different weapon now if we choose, and I might choose. That's still not the end. Last one was sitting way up there. I like it because it, well, not only did we get back to full HP, but we're pretty close to the next level. I will take Bloodlust on this one, try to, you know, recoup for, or make up for the terrible Bloodlust performance on that last Crystal run we just did. It looks like we'll be playing fish on the daily challenge here, and nothing wrong with that. I like a good crystal, but I could go for a haddock as well if the time is right. Sure. Look, I don't think the shotgun is better than the assault rifle, but this is, like, this weapon slot is just a temporary slot, ideally, until we can get something more permanent anyway, so I don't mind wasting shells instead of wasting bullets for now. Thank God that wasn't the end, because I could have hit that car by accident. In fact, it doesn't actually seem like we're even that close to the end. So I took the assault rifle to leave just because we have a little bit more ammo left in it. And we'll take Rabbit Paw. I don't really want to shoot too many bolts if I can avoid it until we get homing bolts. Which is something that I'm pretty much going to pick up no matter what its competition is. I'll pick it up over Rhino Skin. I'll pick it up over a lot now. Crossbow, I think, is really, for me, one of the bases of any good run. Some kind of crossbow-based weapon. Careful with your bullets here, because I'm going to want to have some spammable shots ready for this assassin. Thought that might get him. It did not. That's okay. Watch out for IDPD here. That's the most annoying thing that can happen in this section. If we can avoid angering them until, you know, the palace, that'll be good. Just a complete hemorrhaging of bullets here, but that's okay. Definitely not going to hit level 6, but more than strong enough to take out Big Dog, for sure. Like, one crossbow can handle that pretty easily. Sure, we'll take the sawed off. I think at least on the crystal caves, this could be better for us. So, I think the big deal here is blow up these cars so you don't get blown up by these cars. Ah, jeez. Okay, we're still actually very much alive. Now, Big Dog does not do contact damage. So that's all we needed to do to get out of that, okay. Splinter Pistol's good as well with homing bolts, but less concerned about that right now. Okay, stay there. It would be nice if we could kill all the birds. Like, in real life. I'm not an ornithologist, I'm an ornithobiast. Please have dropped some medkits to be giving to me. We'll see. For now, we're going to get our opportunity to actually test out the sawed off. I'm assuming that... Oh, thank you, second skin, or second stomach, man. When we're close to an enemy, the sawed off should be highly viable. Takes forever to recharge, though. When we're far away, I'm assuming that it's going to be pretty bad. But that's not going to stop me. I gotta learn. Fish can roll. It's a pretty important part of the whole community. So what you do is roll into them to use the sawed off better, or roll away to get away. Honestly, I don't really like the flare gun. I know a lot of people swear by it. Well, not swear by it, but go like, oh, it's pretty good. That's not really swearing. It's not the same kind of level of reaction. However, I'm not even in that class at all. I barely understand how to use it. Takes forever to reload. I'm bad with it. Alright. We got Bloodlust. We got Second Stomach. It took a lot of damage there. I think Eagle Eye's sawed off could be ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. We should be able to get back to full HP here. Yeah, Eagle Eye's sawed off seems incredible. Might not have wanted to pick that up right away, admittedly, but this is okay. What we're going to be really hoping for is, yeah, we got to learn to roll away. That's got to be like second instinct here. Second nature, that's what I'm going for. It seems like that's really good. I don't know, Flamethrower might be awesome with it as well, but I don't want to mess with a good thing. This is the first time we've really had what I consider to be like a super viable shotgunny run. Without even having shotgun shoulders. Laser cannon. I probably can't afford to pass that up, but the sawed-off is doing so much damage right now. That's going to be a contentious decision, I can tell already, but... There we go, level 7. This is a good warm-up run. Probably will take Open Mind here. Can't believe we haven't even had a choice of Bolt Marrow yet. Also can't believe I missed with that. It's okay, get the car, max HP, feels good. More shells, please. We're still only at 28. Those are going to be what I'm going to be, I don't want to say relying on, but leaning on to completely change the meaning. Those are going to be what I'm going to be leaning on in order to beat Little Hunter. Smart move there to start rolling. We still got hit, but at least we didn't get hit twice, which we definitely could have. Grenade launcher. No! Oh, fish can roll! Oh, I still got sucked down. That's okay. So I think we just clear some space. Like, this space is large enough. This guy comes down. We shoot him once. He's got to be pissed, man. He's already dead. All right, that was awesome. Got to be careful about that. Yeah. I don't know. Eagle Eye's machine gun could be cool as well, but I think it's a little too weak. The sawed-off is getting it done here. One shell to kill 3 enemies is pretty good. Now, we're not going to get that kind of efficiency every time, but still pretty solid there. I really didn't think he was going to explode there. I got lucky. That's not really going to sneak through there, is it? Okay. Gotta prioritize these enemies a little differently. I'm causing some problems for myself. Yeah, if we get right next to the enemy, they just explode. Okay, so we're moving on to the next area. Impact wrists would be huge with this as well. Okay, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. This might be the end of us here. Gotta kill the Necromancer. What do you think? Lightning SMG over crossbow? I mean, the SMGs suck, but I have Eagle Eye. So maybe they don't? That's the end? Fish, you can do it, man. I believe in you. I don't know. Maybe I missed a rad canister, but we're at 6 of 8 HP anyway. I think I'm going to try Trigger Fingers here, honestly. Instead of back muscle, yes. Basically to just be able to fire continuously, even with our sawed-off. Is not doing quite as much damage as I would like to see for the ammo consumption. But we did clear out the level pretty quick. I mean, it's not done, but it's cleared. Oh, that's real nasty. It's clearer than it used to be. It's our weapon here. I wouldn't mind replacing it. Laser pistol. No, thank you. Should be the end. I'm scared about what happens now. Like, I don't love my chances here. It's the freaking enemies that explode. There's a big med kit down there. I saw it. Don't think that I didn't see it, but we gotta pick our time right. I guess that time is now. Okay, now we're back to full HP. And now we're not back at full HP, but we got lucky enough to dodge out of the way of that. I don't know. This might be semi-viable, and immediately I'm almost dead. Okay, that guy just never stopped shooting, so we gotta get in there, obviously, and kill him. Oh, the shielder, huh? Okay, we made it again, but now we're on even less HP, and still no strong spirit. This might be the best run I've ever had without having strong spirit for this long. Let's take, we don't have back muscle, so we might as well take energy, unless that changes it. I don't know. I don't like our odds here, but to make it to the throne on a warm-up run is really, really good. Gotta shoot the dude out of the throne. Now I understand how the throne works. Thank you to all the commenters who told me how it works. Now I'm hoping that the sawed-off does enough damage here. I'm not thinking it's too likely, but if we get a med kit early, we could pull off a win here. How long does the sawed-off go for? So I don't think Trigger Fingers is really going to help us out too much. Oh, I was right next to it. Okay, that's great, though. There's nothing wrong with that. We're used to fish. Let me take a drink of water. And we'll start up the daily here. Wouldn't mind on that run having a loadout that I'm a little bit more familiar with, but let's be honest, you know, if I had that run on the daily, I would be thrilled with my performance. This is for all the marbles right here. Shotgun right off the bat. I mean, it's the same principle as our sawed-off. If we can get Eagle Eyes, I don't necessarily think Eagle Eyes got better, but I think a number of things happened at once. I started understanding it more and its value with certain items. Still, we'll take Rabbit Paw here. And a couple of good mutations got worse. So all of a sudden, it's like, why wouldn't you take Eagle Eye? Like, Eagle Eye becomes viable in a lot more situations. I think. Fish gets more ammo, so to me it makes awful lot of sense to get rid of the revolver and pick up something that's a little bit more potent. We'll use our shotgun as our primary, mostly because I think the laser pistol's better, and we'll be looking to replace the shotgun maybe. And we're almost level 3. We might hit level 4 before the sewers, but it's pretty unlikely. In fact, we're like 10 rads away, or we were like 10 rads away. That was not smart. And this would not be smart either. So we might miss out on some rads in there. Let's go clear some space down here. I'm in my head, and that's not good. You don't want to be in your head on the daily. At least I don't, for my personal approach. Works better if I'm relaxed, you know? And I mean, I'm not anxious, but I could be more relaxed. Let's try out our laser pistol here, because these guys are so freaking annoying. Oh my god. When you get like 4 of these freaking scorpions in the same section, it's just like, fuck off. Yeah, I love the crossbow. I like the slugger, but I love the crossbow. I think we gotta go Scarier Face here. Plutonium Hunger, maybe a close second. Scarier Face should make it viable for me to use the laser pistol to one-shot most of these enemies. And it's good. I'm using the laser pistol because it fires faster. And the sewers, you know, if you're not going to have a shotgun or a shovel or a wrench, well, even the shovel's a little dangerous because of its super long charge time. But if you don't have one of those for, like, tight corridors, not that there are any of those around right now, then it's all about firing quick to deal with the spam. All right, we're almost out of energy. We're going to miss out on that. That's all right. Better to learn now. Not waste HP potentially going forward. I picked up more bolts just because, as much as I love the laser pistol, the crossbow is like my... it's my thing right now. You know what? I will go grenade launcher. They're both going to be slow, but rarely are we going to have to spam. And we got another mutation coming up. Please don't be laser brain. No. Back muscle, plutonium hunger. We'll take plutonium hunger. You know, my anti-back muscle sentiments seem to have worked out pretty well here. Next time we get an assassin, that's what we do. We fire in a grenade. Because I don't want to have to spam, basically. I want to be able to take him out easily. And it's not easy to take. Without homing bolts, the crossbow is a bad anti-assassin weapon. And that's how we're going to take damage down here, potentially. Okay, max bolts. Maybe I should have gotten some explosives. Believe you me, I would like to get rid of the grenade launcher. I love it, and if you have no other choices, it's a really, I think, viable DPS weapon. Just damage weapon, not really DPS, but it has inherent risks that are obvious. So I took the flak cannon instead. I don't know how this is... Like, I don't really know the flak cannon that well either. We could have gotten out there, but that's okay. I know it well enough to know that I think I'd rather have this for now. Unlikely to go wrong. Less likely to go wrong. And much better against assassins. I mean, as you saw right there, it can also shoot around corners. It can shoot in areas where you don't have a line of sight, much like the grenade launcher already can. That's what I was, like, using it for. Maybe not primarily, but to some extent. Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Okay. Better to... blow up the cars, I think. And I think this is also a really good loadout for dealing with Big Dog, honestly. I don't want to shoot too much in here, because I could... With the flak cannon specifically, I could really end up angering the IDPD. Oh, and then I shot the IDPD headquarters directly. And I have to blow that dude up right next to it. Watch out for the grenade. That's alright. Flak cannon's doing its job. Maximum shells. You're still alive? That's why I couldn't get out of here? Oh, yes, the rads. Okay, we got the rads back. Homing bolts for sure. Okay, huge auto crossbow. Yo, I don't like this at all. I can't believe I got hit by some of that fire. I can believe it. Let's not, you know, sandbag it too much here. Take the... Oh, no! Oh, my God. What a colossal fuck up on the daily, man. I should have... Fish, man, fish all the time. All right, we got one more run left in us today. I'd really like to loop. It's been a couple of days since I looped. I don't know if you guys played the daily this weekend. The dailies, I guess, but I found them quite difficult, actually. And, of course, I'm speaking as a novice to begin with, but should probably get the ammo. Not much excuse not to. I didn't loop on any of them, and I still came, like, top 5-6% on average. That's a little bit... like above average for that kind of performance. So I'm assuming that a lot of other people thought they were difficult as well, and I very, very slightly overperformed. But, man, I'm not pleased with today's daily performance. I really thought I could roll against the wall and get out of that. Just, if you want like a post-mortem of what happened there, I'm pretty sure that, I just got hit by like a bullet from a crow and then the fire right after. But, man, I was very sad about that. No strong spirit showing up like at all here. It's a crutch maybe, but it's a crutch that I feel like I need. Where is my final enemy here? And can they be strong? No. I really wanted more rads so we could finish our next level there, but that's okay. And these are all pretty not good. We'll try Hammerhead, honestly. We got to stay away from the walls, otherwise we'll push through them by accident. But, you know, if we find ourselves in a difficult position, now we can use it effectively. And everyone's always taught... Hammerhead is like the... It's the cool mutation that I don't understand. All the kids are talking, all the hepcats, you know, they're talking about Hammerhead. I never use it effectively. I've never used it at all, as far as I know. I think you just walk into the wall, though, and it should work. Obviously, I'm not super thrilled with our HP right now. That's my fault. Took some damage I should not have taken. That's gonna help. Assault rifle certainly beats wrench. That's why you keep the wrench around, man. Those really satisfying, like, kill 10 enemies in the same hit there. Take rabbit paw again. Oh, right. For some reason, I thought I took scare your face, so I was like, I'll just walk over and hit you. I got very lucky that I didn't get shot in the process there. Well, we just got rid of assault rifle, or machine gun for assault rifle, so we're not going to be running the inverse there. Much apologies. Oh, my God. I'm glad we had that good run near the start, because now I'm just throwing like crazy. But let's not get defeatist, you know, the best... Now it's a melting run. Let's see how good we can do with 2 HP. And a mutation coming up right now. Okay, that's alright. Rhino skin is probably our take here, so, you know, we get the fringe benefit of having a little bit more HP as well. Now it's assault rifle territory. This is where wrench, if you have scare your face, wrench all of a sudden is still great for you. Oh, Lord. If you don't have scare your face, cancel fucking Christmas. We gotta do one more. I can't leave on that note. It's too bad. This is not... I didn't choose fish. I ran on fish. And we got this again. I can't leave on that note because it means that tomorrow I'm gonna be like... there's too much pressure, you know? We haven't looped in like almost a week here of videos, so... I would really, really like to make it happen. Slugger is great. It's a weapon, especially if you get more ammo, that you can definitely, you know, base your run around. Provided you don't get, you know, a Gatling Slugger later, which will probably take precedent. That should be our level, the next enemy we kill. No? Gotta be super close. Machine gun. Beats revolver. I'm still of the mind that the pop gun gets a bad rap, man. Like... I've been playing around with it a little bit more since the last video that I did, and I actually think... Let's try it. I actually think Pop Gun is good DPS, let's put it that way. And let's try something, I mean, it's not really different, nor is it new, but let's try something different than what we've been doing over this video, and we'll get rid of our, or we won't take our melee weapon. Which I think is a much smarter choice for us there. And I did take some dumb damage there, I'll be the first to admit it. Almost took another hit there, but managed to get out of the way, and this should clean that up easily. Alright, good shells, good ammo, we got another mutation coming up. We'll take Bloodlust now, and this is a better opportunity to do it, I think, because we got Scare Your Face last time. So we have a really good baseline for our first 2 mutations, at least. I gotta get those rads. Those are important to me. Nice. Okay. So I'm thinking we use the slugger as our primary for right now. When we get... Oh, my lord. When we get into more of an open space, we can talk about using this assault rifle more viably. For now, I think this is going to be a better choice for us. And we shouldn't run into too many ammo problems as long as, like, every click is a kill. That'd be a great tagline. You making your own game right now? I wasn't even going to charge you very much. You can just use that yourself. Every click is a kill. Try it on for size. It's got like a real 90s brashness to it. Did you guys see 90s brashness new movie Garden State? It's melodramatic. We're going to take Plutonium Hunger here, but I really, you know, I go through these like flavor of the moment, not really flavor of the month because I haven't been playing the game that long. But, well, I guess I've been playing for over a month now. We're over 30 episodes, okay. Or 31 in some months, but, oh my god, that incredibly lucky dodge that I was tempted briefly to take credit for and then thought better of it. My new favorite, you know, temporary favorite is trigger fingers. You fire more, or kills lower your reload time, I should say. It seems really viable, especially with a lot of weapons that I like but are difficult to justify using. Oh, we didn't have assault rifle, we have machine gun, my mistake. But, like Shovel. Shovel has a huge reload time. But if you pick up trigger fingers, Shovel does not have a huge reload time anymore, and all of a sudden is a viable weapon really long into the game, especially if you have a scarier face. I got that guy was like, oh, shit's getting a little too hot for me over there. Yo, all I wanted to do was get out of this little corridor here, and you have made that very difficult on me, and I am unhappy as a result. Fuck the assassins. There we go. Made it work. 10 extra shells. Come on. Oh, that probably should have hurt. Okay, let's get out of here. There's probably some rads that I missed out here. Oh, okay. Let's not leave the safety of our own home ever again. Fucking crows, man. Help. Oh my god, this is a terrible, like, junkyard level, man. RNG is fucking us a little bit here, but as long as these, you know, you can rely on these crows to come down here and basically get themselves killed. Yeah, 4 of these guys with a fire trap right next to them seems legit, man. Okay, Sledgehammer is another one. I took it just to pick it up and show what the reload time was, you dirtied me. Alright, but we gotta sort this out, man. Did I take Crown of Blood by accident or something like that? That was crazy. I apologize for being bad there, but I hope you had fun, especially that one fish run early on was pretty good. If you did, click the like button, helps out a great deal, and of course subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.